Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome to a new video. I really can't believe it, but we have made it to Nice.
Take your time here.
Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new video. In today's video, I would just like to do a little brief overview of the training that I did leading up to the Ironman World Championship 2023 here in Nice, France, where we have arrived, and it is absolutely amazing. The atmosphere is electric, the venue is really cool. And I would like to make this video just to have something that is completely not linked to the outcome of the event, because on event day, anything can happen. So I would like to just have a little video in which I can explain the past months, how it went, what I changed from Hamburg, what it's like to go to a World Championship before the event. So first off, I am here as a very humble, I would say, as I went in through the cracks. So basically I qualified for the World Champs with a roll down slot. There were 23 slots in my age group in Hamburg, and with 9:42 I got 44th place in my age group, in the top 25% of the age group. And I knew this was going to happen because Hamburg being a very competitive race, I knew that I was nowhere near the qualifying level. But I thought, who knows, maybe it'll happen, maybe not many people want to go, and maybe I will get a slot. But with 44th, I didn't think it was possible, of course. Neither did I think that I actually deserved it. But I thought, why not? Maybe in other races, I might have been more competitive, I might have maybe placed better, so people don't take the slots, I will take one. And after a couple of weeks, I got an email with an offer for a slot for Nice, and I said, yes, I'll take it. I didn't even think about it twice, I just took it, and I'm so happy I did. And I will explain to you guys why. Because this was, I believe, the perfect new goal that I needed. A World Championship on a very different course from all the Ironmans I've done before. So a very hilly course, a very hard course. So I had to rethink all my training. And this meant that having this goal, the World Championship, really pushed me. It pushed my limits. It pushed me to train more, to change things, to optimize training, to train harder. I just trained harder than I've ever trained, basically. So I'm really happy that I took the slot. You know what they say, one man's trash is another man's gold. So a lot of people didn't want the slot. I'll take it. For me, it was, I think, the perfect goal at the perfect moment to push my training and I think my performance further along. And the second reason I'm really happy I took it is because, man, this is amazing. Like, being here is literally amazing. I went and did the registration, saw all the expo. The venue is amazing. I went for practice swim, practice bike, practice run all along the course. I've met a lot of people that I've only known online. I met them in real life. So I'm really stoked about it, and I'm really happy that I took the slot. Thing is, of course, this is with utmost respect to anybody who has done Kona. And of course, these are two different things. Nice is not Kona because the level to get to Kona is way higher, and I accept that I am nowhere near that. But it's a work in progress, and I hope to really get it done in the future. So training-wise, what did I change from Hamburg? Very simple. So first off, I focused more on quality versus quantity. So I really tried to stick to the sessions as much as I could, both bike and the run. The swim, I swam a bit, I swam more open water, but I didn't really focus on getting any speed in. But for the bike and the run, I really made sure to hit all the sessions, especially the speed workout ones. So specifically, this looked like Tuesday, very hard bike, intense intervals. Wednesday was a low cadence bike, which was really hard as well. It went from 60 minutes up to 90 minutes of low cadence work, which was very tough. Thursday would be a hard run, which I tried to do the best of my abilities. Friday, recovery day. Saturday would be a long ride plus a run, and Sunday would be a swim and a long run. And here we come into the second thing that I changed. The second thing that I changed was, since the course in Nice is hilly, I trained as much as possible outside on climb. In all these bike sessions, I did them uphill. So the interval session would be on a steady grade, the reload cadence work would be on a steeper grade. Really challenging climb, actually. It destroyed me every time that I did it. And the long ride would be done with the same elevation of the Nice course climbing. That's it. Everything I did was geared towards getting better and more efficient at climbing. This meant that I also tried to optimize my weight and the weight of the bike a bit. And I'm really happy with how the training went, because on the last really big key session, which was actually the course recon here, I hit some all-time best power numbers for the 60 and the 90 minutes. And this was done at a weight of 69 kilos. So I got an all-time best power for 60 minutes at 259 watts, 70 normalized, and for the 90 minutes I got 248 watts average, 254 normalized, which I'm really happy with, and it is an improvement compared to before. For running, I hit the intensity sessions and I did quite a bit of race pace stuff, which I'm very happy with. And overall, the run training, I managed to be pretty consistent with it. I was doing on Tuesday a brick run, Thursday a hard run, Saturday a brick run, and Sunday a long run. So all in all, I'm pretty stoked with the running training. That being said, it wasn't all great. So the training was incredibly tough. It was really hard. I did find myself pushing myself into a hole oftentimes. This is, yes, because of the training, But in actuality, I was training less hours than what I trained for Hamburg, but I was doing more intensity. It was a lot more intensity, a lot more race-paced stuff, a lot of more pushing, basically. And the second reason why it was very tough is because, I'm not going to bore you, but it was for some family reasons. Basically, my dad has a broken vertebra, so he can't drive. And my mum on the 18th of July broke her femur. So basically, half of July and all the month of August were dedicated to helping on that aspect as well, which was very taxing because I basically had to drive a lot. And I had on top of that work until the beginning of August was in full swing. Plus the training meant that it really pushed me both physically, because I couldn't really recover much. Recovery was very compromised, and it pushed me a lot mentally. I knew that I had to be strong. I had to keep hanging in there and helping my family, because there was no other option. I had to do it. So I'm actually very proud of this. I'm proud of having gotten through all the training, all the preparation, making improvements and getting better, feeling kind of happy with the place that I'm at. Physically, but also mentally. Mentally, I really had to push through and just keep a really strong mind and keep having a positive outlook. And yeah, got through it, and I'm very, very happy about that. That brings us here to Nice. I packed up all my stuff midweek, Wednesday, came down. Thursday, I did a practice swim in the sea, and then I went and did the athlete registration, which was absolutely awesome to see the village, to see all these other people here with that have gone through many of the things that you've gone through, so you can really relate to that. There are a ton of people that I never met in real life. Then I went and checked out the Parade of Nations, which was awesome. I mean, to have so many people from all around the world in one place, it's a pretty cool thing to see. Today is Friday. I just got done with swim in the morning, a little ride with other Italians who were doing the race, and now I've done the last run, which was just 20 minutes easy with 3 minutes at race pace. The course is really, really tough. Bike for the climbs. I've done the bike course recon, so if you want to check that out, it's on the channel. But especially the run is going to be insanely hard for one reason: the heat. It is so hot. It was 35 degrees earlier, and there is no way that it's gonna cool down, I think, for Sunday. So the run is gonna be a battle. Definitely the numbers that I hit in training are not gonna be worth anything here, basically, because the heart rate is just gonna be 5-10 beats higher at the same perceived exertion. So I know that my legs can hold a certain pace, but the heart tells a different story. So we'll see on Sunday how that pans out. The swim is right on the cusp of being wetsuit legal. I mean, for me, swimming in the morning, for me, the water's cold. I hate the cold, as some of you may know. I would, of course, choose to wear a wetsuit, because spending an hour and 10 minutes in such a cold water really drags out a lot of heat from the body that needs to work harder to just maintain the core temperature that it needs to be at. I personally would choose to use a wetsuit with the water temp like this morning. It's exactly 24 degrees, so we will see on Sunday morning. Guys, I've literally done everything in my power that I could to prepare for this event. It really pushed me, both physically and mentally. It was a really nice goal to pursue. Now I literally can't do anything else. I've made it to the race venue, and I can just maintain a positive mental attitude and see what happens on Sunday. Now I'm off to the welcome banquet and to the race briefing, because it's going to be quite detailed. It's not going to be a super easy like transition zone, or all that stuff is kind of complicated, so I want to go and see the athlete briefing. My bib number is bib 780. If you want to follow along on Saturday on the Ironman Tracker app, I'm going to give it my absolute all. What goals do I have for this race? Well, my goal is to give it everything I've got, literally everything I've got. I want to feel different compared to all the events I've done in the past. I've always felt that I'd given everything, but I think I can give more. As usual, I'm just going to try and get through it. I'm really going to work on it for the next event. Let's just say that bike-wise, I did 240 watts average for 6 hours during the recon. I'm going to aim to do something a bit lower than that, so 230, and manage my effort so that I can run a marathon as close as possible to what the Garmin predictor is saying, because the Garmin predictor has always predicted the marathons correctly for me. So in Tallinn 2022, it gave 3 hours and 48 minutes. I did 350. In Hamburg, it gave 3 hours, 24 minutes and like 13 seconds, and I did 3 hours, 24 minutes and 20 seconds. And now the Garmin race predictor is at 309. So anything lower than 324 and as close as possible to 309 would be a win in my book. Good luck to everyone who is racing this weekend in Nice. It's a one-of-a-kind opportunity, I think, and good luck to you. I will see you in the next video.